that. Yeah, because the film, of course, you have to, right? Because in order to answer the questions, you have to watch the film. I mean, the talk, the TED talk. But here, the film, I'm talking about the recording. Okay, yeah, we have a nice gentleman here, help with the recording. Okay, but I don't think you will go home and then watch it again, right? Because you were in the class, unless for any particular reason you missed the class, right? If you want to know what's going on. Yeah, so that's why I say it's important for you to take notes, okay? So you keep a notebook. What can you write in the notebook? You can put down the important vocabulary words you learn or you hear in the class. Like today we talk about what? We talk about questionnaire, and what else? That's it? Okay, we don't remember because we didn't write it down. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, if you can put down. Whenever you hear something you don't understand, you put it down. If you don't know how to spell it, you immediately raise your hand, right? Say, oh, teacher, you just say a word and I don't understand what it is. Can you explain? You learn a word. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, okay? So you can put down vocabulary, you can put down some useful expressions, okay? Yeah, like how people say things in a certain way, okay, you learn it. All right? And then you can also put down some inspiring ideas or sentences, right? During your discussion or from the film or something, when you watch the film. Yeah, sometimes you heard something very nice. Okay, if you don't put it down, you forget it. You forget about it very soon. You put it down and then you can review it in the future. And actually, vocabulary and expressions are best learned in context. So in other words, you don't just put down one single word or the phrase. You better give the context. So like the sentence, okay, if possible. Okay, if you don't write it down immediately, maybe later on after you go home, you can try to use that word to make a sentence. If you don't know how to use that word, you look it up in the dictionary. Okay, that's how you learn words. Okay? Yeah. So I want you to keep a notebook. And if we have time later on, maybe we can also talk about how or what kind of things you can include in the notebook. And at the end of the class, okay, we will collect your notebook. Okay? And that would be, wow, 15%. Okay? Yeah. All right? So you have to. All right? So is that clear? Okay, yeah. All right, and then one thing I want to also talk a little bit is your contact information. Because I know in the past, okay, your teacher, okay, had this Facebook, right? And then here in this class, actually, I guess Chen Weihao is not here, right? Chen Weihao dropped, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then another person is Li Mu Huan. 这个人
No, you simply didn't have time to email it to me before I printed it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So actually, we got their email.
Yes.
All of them. Okay, good. Yeah.
No update.
Okay, yeah, right. So then, okay, so since I'm not in the Facebook, okay, so probably we could do it through email. You still check your email, right? You have to for the class, okay? Yeah, right. And then we'll pass things just in the group email, okay? Yeah, announcement or the list or URL, whatever, okay? So it's important you have to check your mail, all right? Okay, so for the second half of the course, I'm not going to use Facebook because I'm not in your Facebook group. And I don't want to create another one, okay? Too much trouble for me. So I'm an old person and traditionally we use email, okay? Yeah. I hope that's fine with you. Would that be fine? Yes? Okay. All right, and let me see, do I cover everything? Yeah, and I guess that's all. So any questions so far? Any question? No? Everything Is everything clear to you? Okay, or anything you want to negotiate? It's still time if you want me to change something and you don't like it, if you can convince me. Okay? Or you think all the arrangement looks fine. So you like it? Yes? No problem, right? Okay. Yeah, all right. So I did really provide the chance for you, okay? So, you know, negotiate, right? You can negotiate with me. No. No. You don't need it, right? Yes.
Do we have a final exam?
Yes, final exam.
We need to take a
Yeah, originally I was thinking about a traditional pen and paper final exam. And of course, we won't ask you things that you would never be able to answer. So basically, come out from your discussion, you know, about vocabulary, about some ideas we talk about in class. So definitely, you have to watch those films. Okay? Yeah. Okay, and maybe something I emphasize in the class. Or I say, oh, this is a very important word, you better learn it, and maybe this will appear in the exam. Okay, so you have to pay attention in the class. All right? Of course, you can contribute ideas if you want certain format or certain question to be included in the final exam. Let us know. You can tell me or tell me. Okay? Yeah. Yes. You want to speak into the microphone? Okay.
I remember that the final exam is 前一周
Oh, really?
5 and next week is Monday to Thursday.
So this is the incorrect day? I don't know. May? Do you know?
It ends on 14th.
Really?
Semester.
Yeah.
It ends on 14. Oh, gee. Okay. Yeah, of course, I don't want to ask you to come if you are not supposed to be here, and I don't want to come either. Okay, so then we will revise this.
Yes.
So you didn't tell me.
I didn't know.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Really? So this is wrong.
Because of the
Due to the
Oh, the election. Okay, because of the election. 总统大选怎么讲？来，英文怎么讲？Come on. Yeah， 总统怎么讲？来，总统大选怎么讲？赶快。Anyone knows? Okay, someone said president election. Correct or incorrect? Oh, you have to be confident. President election. Is that correct? Yeah? May, is that right? Yeah, you can look it up.
Me?
Yeah, I mean anyone. President election or presidential election. Okay, you can look it up. Okay? Yeah, actually you can use your cell phone, but only when you want to look up something. Okay? All right? Yeah, I think it's presidential election. I think so.
I think so too.
Is that right? Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, but you can look it up. Okay. Remember, your teacher doesn't know everything. Okay? Yeah, maybe my English is better than you, but it doesn't mean that I know everything. So sometimes teacher and TA makes mistakes too. Okay, but when you don't know something, you have to know how to look for the correct information. That's important, right? Self-learning is important. You don't always learn from classes, from teachers. Okay, you have to know how to look for information. A smart person should know how to do it. Okay? Yeah. So then every time in the class, when it comes up with something, you don't know how to say it in English. So that's the opportunity that we should look it up and find out. Because that's how you learn things. And now if you have a notebook with you, you can quickly put it down, right? And next time when you discuss the Taiwanese, presidential election with your foreign friends, and you know how to say it. You see what I'm saying? This is how you learn English. Every time when it comes out something, okay, and you have to find out how to say it, and then you try to remember it. But we don't just memorize words. We have to use it. Okay? So next time when you discuss this topic with people, you use it. And you can remember, and it becomes your vocabulary. All right? Okay, so no more question, right? Are you happy with this arrangement? Yes. What's your name? Okay, Larry. Yeah, speak into the microphone. Yeah, so what's your question?
So the classmates asked the question, so the conclusion is what?
Yeah, they asked some question, and then I answered their question.
So can you explain the answer again?
Okay, but which question are you talking about? Because several people ask several questions. So which questions are you talking about? Whose question? Her question, right?
Yeah, right.
And your question is what? Remember, I'm sorry. I told you all the people have very short-term memory. Okay.
I think it means that our class will be.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, okay, good. I remember. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so then January 15 will be no class. So our final exam has to be moved a week ahead, right? Right? So then, wow, 2 holidays. And what about the project? Oh, gee. Okay, let's do it this way. Project presentation will still be on January 8th, and we will try to get it done, okay, in 2 periods, right? So 6 groups, 100 minutes. So you have better mathematics. Tell me how much time each group will have?
15.
15. Wow.
Okay.
Would that be enough for you? 15? Or you get more to share? Or have you got more to share?
Too much.
Too much, I don't think it's too much. Okay, so then we'll try to get it done, okay? And then maybe someone will make the timer, okay? When the time is up, you have to, you have to leave, okay? You have to leave you have to finish your presentation, okay? Then final exam. Final exam. Cancel. I think we can still have a short final exam. Maybe we will either remove one talk or yeah. Okay, we will figure it out. And anyway, so I will try to have a modified syllabus. Okay, and then we'll make it available. Okay? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. January 15, no class. Okay. So any other question? But that's an important question. Thank you. Yeah. So any other question? No? Okay, now, have you prepared the paper? Review quiz now. Okay. Review quiz. Huh? Yeah, right. Okay, so this is a quiz. Just try it out. Okay, see whether or not. So I'm going to pass this out. So everyone get a piece of the small paper and put down your name. Okay, your name. So I don't know, name and what? Student number? Okay, name and student number. Okay, and everyone get a piece of paper. Okay? Yeah, say out passing. I think this will have enough. Just 2 questions, multiple choice. No? You don't have enough? Hey! Oh, here. Don't worry. Everyone get a piece. Everyone get a piece. Okay, so put down your name and student number. Okay, so here we have 2 questions. Oh, sorry. You didn't. Should I just recite the? Should I just read aloud the question so train your listening comprehension? Okay. All right. Question number 1. Image is powerful, but also image is superficial. What does superficial mean here? A. Wonderful. B. Significant. C. Influential. D. Shallow. Okay? Number 2, what is, Cameron Russell's main point? A, she worked very hard to become a model. B, she argues the truth that she became a model is she won a genetic lottery. C, she thinks the images on magazines represent who she is truthfully. D, she encourages young girls to become models. Okay, now just pass the paper to A. Okay? Just pass the paper to A. So it's time for a break, right? Okay, so let's take a short break.